Hey everybody, the last Shoegazer here, and welcome back to another Freaky Finds video. As I said in my last one, I was going to try and dial back with my pickups and still try and do one of these videos every week for you guys. Yeah, I got my hands on a lot more than what I thought I was going to. And I did make a recent trip last week to my favorite FYE. So a lot of what I picked up this week came from there. A couple of the first ones I'm going to show came from Goodwill, and a couple Dollar General pickups. I went to a couple of those actually, and they had some different ones there that I haven't seen before. So let's get started, guys. So the first one, Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. Now, I am a huge Monty Python fan. I grew up on that. It was one of my dad's favorites. He was really big into comedy and loved the Pythons. I already have this in my collection. I've had it for, years, but this came from Goodwill. It was a really nice, copy. The discs are in really good condition. This is the 2-disc special edition. That has, that cool foil kind of cover, but it has 2 discs there. But yeah, I thought, just to have a backup in my collection that maybe I can give, send off to college with one of my kids, or, just give to them to start off their collection when they're old enough, because there's some pretty out there stuff in this. But it's hilarious. This is my favorite of their feature films. I do love like The Holy Grail and Life of Brian, but yeah, I just wanted to pick this up. That I don't see this version in stores much anymore, with that awesome artwork on there. Just looks really, really cool. So yeah, grab that for a couple bucks. Next one is K-Pax with Kevin Spacey, Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges is one of my favorite actors, but I haven't seen this before. I've heard good things about it. It just hasn't made its way into my collection until now, but yeah, K-Pax. Next one, once again, I have another copy of this. Not this same edition. This is the 2-disc director's cut of Hostel, which is one of my favorite horror movies. I think it's just really raw and terrifying and feels like it could actually happen. Just the nastiest, most sadistic situation outside of like House of a Thousand Corpses that you could ever get involved in my opinion. So love this film. I have the regular, it's an uncut edition, but it has different artwork. It has like one of like the gnarly tools that they're using to kill the victims that they lure into this place. But yeah, Goodwill purchase, couple bucks. 2-disc. I like that it has different artwork than the edition that I have, but I'm not sure, since my older copy is uncut as well, I'm not sure what differs. I'm sure with the director's cut there's more material. So next one, Dollar General pickup, Shark Night. I'm a sucker for shark movies if they're good. I've heard mixed reviews of this one, but for a couple bucks, thought I'd pick that up. So Shark Night. And next is Hatchet 3. If you haven't seen my recent Hatchet franchise ranking, I just posted that yesterday actually, showing this one. This is one that I was not going to pick up. I started with Victor Crowley, and then I picked up, Hatchet 1 and then 2. But I found this at FYE used as well for just a couple of bucks, and it was in, pristine condition. So picked that one up. Really surprised with how much I enjoyed that one. Next is a favorite from childhood, Goosebumps, The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. As followers of my different videos know, I'm a huge werewolf movie fan, so I was really happy to find this. I loved the book, and as I recall, this is a 2-parter, but I'm sure it's just all on one disc there. They probably just have it all together, but I think it was originally shot in 2 parts, which I always thought that was kind of cool. It kept you you know, coming back for more. But yeah, I loved Goosebumps as a kid. I actually wrote my own Goosebumps stories whenever I was younger. I loved the series that much. So just a nostalgic pickup. Next, I have a couple full moon releases. This is the Doll Man / Demonic Toys box set, first time on DVD. So region free, came from Kangaroo Video. So you can see the full moon there. But yeah, I've been impressed with what I've seen from Full Moon, and Dollar General actually carries some of their releases, so this is just a blind buy. And similarly, I picked up a couple more Full Moon releases. Trancers 2. I'm a fan of Helen Hunt. I think she's a great actress. And Tim Thomerson and Jeffrey Combs. The Future Cop is back. Now, I'd like to pick up, you know, the first Trancers just to have that as well. So Trancers 2. And then from a different Dollar General that I just hit up today, Trancers 3, which is another Full Moon release. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of those. You know, how the first Trancers is. You know, what your impressions are of that series. Next one is a complete blind buy, but the cover caught my eye. This came from Dollar General as well. Neil Patrick Harris, The Mesmerist, says, from the producer of Casino and Cape Fear, 2 movies that I absolutely love. A twisted comedy based on an Edgar Allan Poe story. So I'm excited to see this. And the back looked really cool too. And I don't know if you can read it. I'll just read it for you. Says, it is a hoot. Check it out. Transcendent humor. So broad, even Mel Brooks would run shrieking. So that's all I needed to hear, because I'm a Mel Brooks fan. You know, his zany comedy, and you know, if it's done right, I like, you know, a kind of a goofy take on horror, depending on the story. And what I'm kind of wanting to get out of it. But yeah, I'm going into this fully expecting it to be a crazy time just by the sounds of it. So let me know if you guys have that, what you think of it. And a classic from the 90s, The Craft. I love stories, you know, witchcraft, Salem kind of stuff. Really into that. So another Dollar General pickup. I think this is on Netflix right now, but yeah, this is a great one from back in the day. Another one from back in the day. This has John Goodman and Jeff Daniels, 2 really funny, great actors. It's a horror movie, all about the fear of spiders. So yeah, really like Arachnophobia. Saw this when I was younger with one of my buddies, and we were just really blown away. Just creepy crawly, makes your skin crawl. Just a fun time. And John Goodman is just hilarious in this. And like I said, just really, really a great time. So finally picked that up. Next one is one that I've been wanting to add to my collection, Fright Night. A lot of fellow YouTubers have a lot of good things to say about this, and I'm excited to have it in my collection. So Fright Night. Next one, I actually put this in a red case on my own here, The Brood. David Cronenberg's film, you know, his work on The Fly remake that I like a lot. But yeah, it sounds like a really, really cool, twisted, psychological kind of horror movie, just by the sounds of it. I watched the trailer for this the other day. It looks really good. But yeah, I had a red case sitting around, and I thought it just looked really cool, almost the same kind of red there. So The Brood, let me know what you guys think of that one. I can't wait to see that. Now, next couple are some really special pickups for me, because what I'm about to show you is the first purchases that I made from 2 different companies. The first one being Arrow, Blood Rage, aka Slasher. I actually just watched this last night, completely blown away. I'm thinking about doing a review of this one, but it's just a really, really awesome slasher flick. almost reminiscent of American Psycho. You know, the character there, the twins, Terry and Todd. Just a really unbalanced, unhinged couple of kids there, including the mom. But yeah, just awesome kills, really, really good time. So was happy to add that to my collection. This one is a Vinegar Syndrome release, Jack Frost. Awesome artwork. It has the two different discs there. Underneath this one is an alternate cover with this face on it, instead of, you know, that one. But yeah, haven't seen all of that in its entirety yet, but that's my first step into Vinegar Syndrome releases. So happy about that. Next one is a random Scream Factory pickup, Dead Souls. Now this one I believe is set in Maine, which is enough for me to, you know, pick it up. A horror movie, you know, set in Maine. You know, of course, Stephen King, you know, always comes to mind. Almost all of his stories are set in Maine because he lives there, and it's where his experiences, you know, spawn from. But yeah, Dead Souls. I'm excited to check this one out. It has some cool additional stuff there. I always like when they put artwork inside. But yeah, it looks like a creepy fun time. And next one, when I got involved in the werewolf tag, I saw some of my friends doing, you know, showing this one, Late Phases Night of the Lone Wolf. This came from FYE. This was only $4 or $5, so I'm really excited to have another werewolf film to check out. But yeah, this you know, hearing some people's impressions of that sounded like a fun time, so I was happy to find that one. And along those lines, talking about werewolves, I found a nice combo pack of the Blu-ray and DVD of Dog Soldiers, one of my all-time favorite werewolf films. And as I showed in some of my recent werewolf videos, I have the steelbook version of this. Same artwork. I've been wanting to get the Scream Factory of this, but I was really happy to find this. It was only $6 for the combo pack. So I thought, man, to get the Blu-ray upgrade, I'd be an idiot not to get it. So Dog Soldiers. And this next one, last but certainly not least, I was really happy to find a decent copy of this at a decent price on eBay. The Friday the 13th from Crystal Lake to Manhattan collection. This has, you know, the little mini cases. I'll just show you what they look like. Those are those like old school, you know, covers that they ran printed for a little while. You know, some of my fellow YouTubers have this in their collection. You know, came highly recommended to me. Still looking for that black tin holy grail of Friday the 13th sets. So yeah, just really cool. It's kind of embossed and like matte finish there with Crystal Lake, but really happy to find this. Might do an unboxing of this if anyone's interested at some point. And also check out my recent Friday the 13th pickup video where I show a NECA Jason figure from part 3, and also the new accessory set that a lot of people were trying to get their hands on. Found both of those at a fairly decent price at FYE around the time that I ordered this. Actually ordered this. I won the bidding battle and placed this order on Friday the 13th, you know, which we were all kind of celebrating here on YouTube in our awesome horror community. So yeah, guys, really excited about this one. If you'd like to see this, if you don't have it in your collection, let me know and I can do an unboxing. All the discs are like really in perfect condition, really cool, gritty artwork. I really like this. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You know, make some comments. Let me know if you have any of these, you know, what your thoughts are. But as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, guys. Have a great day.